Hello, Ethereal Awakening here, doing an individual zodiac sign reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your north nodes. Today's date is December 19th, but time is fluid and really irrelevant in a tarot card reading. If you were drawn to this reading for some reason, then there's probably a message in it for you. If it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, spit it out. It's not for you. Step away. It's okay. Your heart is your guide. Your heart will show you if it's resonating or not. Otherwise, it's okay to click off. All right, Pisces, let's get going. Spirit, what messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces. Thank you in advance. All right, current energy is Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the 8. Sorry. 8 of Pentacles. Working. And the 9 of Rods. I think this is working to come out of some defensiveness, because this is, you're going within. You're working on yourself. Some defensive nature that is come to your attention that you might not be comfortable with. 3 of Pentacles in the heart space, wanting something to come together. Queen of Pentacles in the heart space. So Queen of Pentacles is manifesting something. She wants something to come together. She wants to work with people. She wants a job. She wants a relationship. She wants something to come together, and she's working hard. It's like this is what's in between. This defensive nature is in between, and you're seeing that, Pisces. That's beautiful. Possible outcome: 9 of Cups. What? Wish granted. 4 of Rods. Trying to manifest this wish of yours. This 4 of Rods is like home and stability and fulfillment. You know. I'm a twin flame, so the 4 of Rods has always been, or 4 of Rods, 4 of Wands is my twin flame card. So it's like that energy of having that kind of relationship, that unconditional love relationship, that home and everything that would come with it is kind of what that card represents to me. So I'm not saying that you're manifesting your twin flame. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that energy is what is present in the 4 of Rods for me. When I see this in a reading, this is having a home and all of its occupants, whether you were the head of household as a solo, or your kids, or a boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever's in your home. You could be living at home with your mom. Honestly, who cares? You know, as long as the people in that home are happy and fulfilled and living in unconditional love and energetically exchanging compassion and beauty, who gives a fuck who lives in it? Whether it's grandma raising grandkids, 2 dads raising kids, who cares? Just having the energy of unconditional love and that power that moves us forward, because we're motivated from spirit. And spirit gives us a positive charge that drives us where all of our wishes, wants, and desires are possible. And you have both of those cards, Pisces, in your outcome. Keep going. Whatever you're doing right now is beautiful. It might feel like it's not. You might feel a little defensive. You might feel a little, but I think when you're in this energy and you're like protecting what you've been working on, you might not be letting in this 3 of Pentacles. You want it, but you're not able to let it in. So underlying energy is you're becoming clear. It's an emotional fulfillment. There's that 7 of Wands. So yeah, this is Spirit asking for you to step back and see that picture. So if this is your desired outcome, wish granted, that unconditional love, stable feeling in a home and everything in it being happy and flowing well, we got to take a step back, because this is in your underlying, your 4 cups is in the underlying energy. So this is telling me that you might be focusing too much on one detail. Like, okay, everything will be great and grand if it looks exactly like this. Well, Spirit is saying, don't limit me. Do not limit me. If you want this, be open-minded to however Spirit wants to deliver it to you. The hat that's on my head. This is a silly example, but it's an example. About a week before, a girlfriend I was hanging out with had a hat on. I was like, man, I used to have a bunch of hats. I lost all my hats. I was like, because I was homeless. And I was like, man, I want a hat. I can't afford a hat right now, blah, 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 blah. Boom, like within the week, I get on the bus to come home from work, and this hat's laying on the seat. Be open to however you're going to get it, because Spirit will provide it for you. I manifested hat within, it was within the week. I want to say it was like 4 days later. I get on the bus to come home from work, and it's sitting on the seat. Nobody on the bus. The bus was completely empty. It was the last stop. I got on the bus to go home on the last stop that the bus made, and then, we did the little turnaround thing, So it was like, I look on the bus, nobody's around. I'm like, oh my God, Spirit just provided me the hat that I asked for. That's just a itty bitty example. Don't limit Spirit. Don't limit Spirit. Well, it can only come from the store. It can only come from Macy's. I want a hat, but it can only be. Now, if I said that, Spirit would have been like, well, you ain't getting a hat then. But instead, I said, boy, I want a hat. And there it was, sitting on that seat for me. Ready for me. So don't limit Spirit where the gifts are coming from. If you're if I just said only from Macy's, bitch, who the fuck, who are you, hoity-toity? Like, you ride the bus, you don't get Macy's stuff. Like, not that I don't get Macy's stuff, but who cares? Who cares if it's from Macy's? Macy's charges $50 for the same hat I got for free. Who's smarter now? The girl that gets the free one on the bus, or the one that goes to Macy's and buys the $50 one? Honestly, when we change our perspective, when we back up and look at the big picture, that's when Spirit can do the most miracles. Because, again, it's this energy, we've got the 7 and the 9 of rods here. The good thing about the 9 is the 10's next. So, that feeling, it's over. You're willing to do the hard work of coming through it. You're recognizing, I think you are recognizing that that's what's in between, because the hard work and what you want to pull together in this heart space, the 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles in your heart space, what's between that hard work and then the Queen and 3 is that you've built up a wall. So Spirit's asking you to step back and look at the big picture. Look at what your part in, why you became so defensive. Really figure that part of it out, because it's an emotional thing. It's emotions. There's some emotional cup. Your cup is not full. That's the other thing, is when you look at the 4 of Cups here in this Morgan Greer, the 3 that are here are full. The one that is being offered is empty. This Ace is full, overflowing. So fill your cup. Be emotionally fulfilling to yourself, so that you don't have to be not defensive. So you don't have to build that wall around your heart. So instead of building you become defensive in the right, this is because this is literally between your head and your heart. So this is like you've built a wall between your head and your heart, so you're not able to pull in what you want. So what breaks that wall down is recognizing that you've been giving from a depleted cup. Your emotional fulfillment is so important in this whole manifesting thing that Spirit is saying, stop. Stop giving to others for a little bit and focus on you. The hard work that needs to go into this is hard work on yourself. 9 of Cups. He's by himself. He's using all those cups in the back that he's lined up. Like, yeah, I figured me out. I am emotionally fulfilled all on my own, and wish granted. Pisces, this is really good work. This This is Spirit saying you are on the right path. Because you're clearing out. You're Pisces, you're coming into some Queen of Swords energy where you're cutting out the bullshit. Excuse me. A little tickle. So this is beautiful work. You got Queen and the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So getting real clear about what it is that you want manifested in your life and how to go about doing it. Spirit is saying, fill your cup and be emotionally fulfilling to yourself, and wish granted. Hope this helps.